Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Capricorns. Capricorn, I'm going to read your energy on the left, your person's energy on the right, and then we're going to see what's happening between you right down the middle. Now at any point in time, feel free to swap the energies that I may be picking up on. And I also urge you to play with time. This could be a past connection, a current situation, or an energy moving towards you in the next couple of weeks. If these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also, if you're interested in your Capricorn Zodiac candle in my Etsy shop, the link is down below. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what clear messages and guidance come through for my dearest Capricorns for their highest and greatest good. Clear messages and guidance for my Capricorns, please, for their highest and greatest good. All right, so you're showing up as the moon in reverse. What you like about your person, the Ace of Swords. What you don't like, the Eight of Swords. Okay. Your person is showing up as the Nine of Swords. Okay, so it makes sense. You've definitely got somebody who's an overthinker, who gets stuck in their head. What they like about you is the Five of Wands. Okay. And what they don't like is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. How you're viewing the connection, the Knight of Cups. How they're viewing the connection, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And how Spirit's viewing the connection, Hierophant energy, Taurus energy. And we've got the Justice card in reverse, Libran energy. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. We also have really strong air energy, so Gemini or Aquarius could resonate with you. And with the Moon card, we have Cancer, Pisces energy. Again, this is more of an energy than a signs reading. Ooh, we see the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups, so I can see this is a fated soulmate connection. And if you are in separation from this person, it does look like you can come back together. And I'm seeing that in a couple of places here. So with the Justice card in reverse, I'm seeing that somebody may be feeling a bit detached. You might be feeling like, well, someone in this connection is feeling like the other person may be unreliable or indecisive about the connection. Now, my Capricorns, you're showing up as the Moon energy in reverse. So you're seeing very clearly, but possibly after a moment of feeling frightened about how this connection was going to turn out. I don't know if frightened is the right word, but maybe stressed. Maybe you and this person were going through a difficult time. I can see that your person is definitely feeling stressed and most likely worried that the connection is over there with the Nine of Swords. But let's see. So the Moon card here tells me that you've been through a tough period here within this connection, most likely, because I see you both experiencing this. So why is the Moon card here, please? And the Knight of Pentacles energy in reverse, yeah. So I can see, my Capricorns, you're not giving a whole lot to this connection right now. You may have just pulled back your energy to like recalibrate, to just figure out how you were feeling, just to get your bearings, to build up your strength and your courage. That is definitely freaking your person out. Like they are so stressed that you have, switched things up on them. And again, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like it feels like it was for self-preservation, or you just pulled back your energy. Maybe you felt like they weren't pulling their weight. Yeah, look at that with the Six of Pentacles energy. Maybe you felt like, you just needed some time to yourself to decide, where is this going? Are things moving too quickly? Because you may have felt that there was a real imbalance here in this connection. So what I'm seeing, though, what you like about this person is the Ace of Swords. So I'm seeing you like the witty banter between each other. Like you like your conversations, the support that they offer. A lot of my Capricorns, the Six of Pentacles, this is a card of dating. So you really like, I'm seeing you two like out at dinner or lunch, possibly like having a drink, being able to talk about pretty much everything. This person you feel is a really good match for you with the Six of Pentacles. It's another soulmate card. And I also feel like you like the way this person conducts themselves, like their finances, the way that they look. They've got, in general, like a pretty balanced demeanor. I'm seeing too, some of you may have met this person like where they work, if they work in the service industry or vice versa, although it's not going to be for all of you. And I also see that, my Capricorns, you like to look at this person when they're not looking at you. You most likely find them quite beautiful or quite good looking. I'm also seeing that you like the way this person dresses, the way they coordinate. And I'm just getting in general, like how they handle themselves, how they conduct themselves. What you don't like is the Eight of Swords, though. This person gets really stuck in their head. Now, this may be somebody who suffers with anxiety, or possibly even depression is what I'm seeing. And again, I'm not qualified to make those diagnoses or talk about that sort of medical stuff here, but this person overthinks, gets stuck in their head. They might get nervous at times. Yeah, and with the King of Swords energy, I'm seeing that, this person may sometimes really detach and not tell you what's going on, but you can definitely pick up or sense that there's something beneath the surface where they're quite nervous. This person may also have a hard time making decisions at times, really indecisive, and especially if they're not in a good place. So for example, sometimes even figuring out where you're going to go out to eat or what you're going to have for dinner, or what clothes to wear. I'm seeing somebody who probably changes their outfits quite a lot, before going out, which we all do to a certain degree, right? But I feel like this person could sometimes do it like 6, 8, 10 times. So I definitely feel that they've got a little bit of this nervous disposition, which may make you uncomfortable at times. You might feel like they're a little bit unpredictable. And again, I'm getting like this person is oftentimes like you feel like you're a really good match and you love what you talk about, and you feel like you can trust this person. But then at other times, they might appear kind of aloof or inconsistent. And that's most likely like when something else is going on with them. But I feel like they just get really, really stuck in their head with all this air energy. And so my Capricorns, you may have a hard time reading this person or figuring out what's going on, and maybe just wish, they would tell you, especially when you ask. So this person is in the Nine of Swords. I can see they're very nervous, very anxious about this connection. And boom, there it is, the Nine of Wands. They're very guarded. So they absolutely have this passion for you. They hold a torch for you. But I feel this person's defense mechanism is to withdraw, and that can make them appear inconsistent. And it's interesting because I feel like you can trust this person with the Ace of Swords, but then you don't hear from them, or you don't know what's going on with them, and it kind of makes you question or second guess. Is this person being superficial with me? Are they indecisive? There's just this air of them possibly being unreliable, but I get that it's mostly their defense mechanism and being quite guarded. They have a hard time letting people in. You may also be dealing with somebody here, Capricorn, who has had a lot of trauma when it comes to relationships. So possibly somebody who's suffered abuse, whether that's in romantic relationships or just in their, in their childhood or in their life. Because I am picking up on someone who's been through quite a tough time. They may also have had some difficult relationships, where there was cheating or possible, mental or even physical abuse, which I feel like you probably would know about. Okay, what they like about you, Capricorn, is the Five of Wands. And when I pulled this card, I got this energy of they really enjoy the witty banter. They love, that you two can kind of spar intellectually. And with the Moon card energy in reverse, they love that you're protective. They love that you're loving, you're emotional, but you're also straight up with them. That the Moon in reverse is like you're transparent. that you don't hide your feelings, or you don't hide your, you don't hide like what you truly think about things, even if it's going to cause some sort of conflict. But I also pick up on, them loving that you're very compassionate and sensitive to them. And they feel like you're intuitive. But I also feel like some of my Capricorns, you might be sick of like reading this person's mind. You're probably more intuitive or know more about what's going on with this person than you give yourself credit for. But again, I do feel you might be a little sick of, trying to guess what's going on with them. What they don't like about you is the Knight of Pentacles. Oops, I made a card pop out. And the Four of Cups. So I am seeing some of my Capricorns, you're known for being very hardworking and very pragmatic. So they might feel like sometimes like you're not spontaneous enough. And with that Four of Cups energy, that, that you may at times be emotionally unavailable, especially when you're focused on, on work, on finances. I am picking up on this person being a little bit more needy, Capricorn, than maybe you're used to, or maybe than you really like. Okay. But at the same time, I feel like this person, it's almost like they want more from you emotionally. Maybe they want you to chase them, or maybe they want you to be like asking more about how they're feeling, or like reaching out. But I kind of feel like my Capricorns, you're not going to do that. You don't like to do that. And that may be why the Knight of Pentacles energy in reverse is there, that you kind of pulled back your energy. I don't know if this was starting to feel exhausting, or it was feeling kind of draining for you. The Knight of Cups, though, tells me that you're seeing the connection as very romantic and, moving forward. You do want to move forward with this person. I think you really enjoy being around this person. Again, for some of my Capricorns, there's just been like a lull or a pause or a break between you two, but I definitely see you wanting to, move forward with them. You want that. This person is viewing the connection as a Six of Pentacles. They are missing you. See, this person is definitely pessimistic. They definitely worry a lot. And the Ten of Pentacles, but they see a future with you. Yeah, so it may come down to a lot of reassurance here with this person, Capricorn, because Spirit's saying where the connection is going, or at the moment, it's Hierophant energy, a relationship. This is a soul contract. This is marriage. This is commitment. And I see that, I see two people that want to come together, but you have a worrywart on your hands for sure. And with the Eight of Swords energy in reverse, it's about getting out of your head and into your heart. And that's for you, and that's also for them. Although it feels like much more their energy. But I do see that you can break free of this karmic cycle with this person and get on the same page. Okay, because I see that you both want it. The Hanged Man energy, seeing things differently. There's that Pisces energy. I feel like there's definitely room there's definitely an energy here of Capricorn for you guys to get on the same page. Look at the bottom of the deck here. We have, working on it. So if you want to work on this, Capricorn, I see in multiple places throughout this reading that you both want it, that you can get on the same page. It may take a little bit of elbow grease. It's definitely going to take some emotional conversations. But I do feel like either you're starting to see them differently, or they're starting to see you and the relationship differently, and clearly, in fact. So here we go. Speaking of clarity. So you have clarity, you have truth coming in. I feel like this connection is protected. So whatever you've been through, for a lot of my Capricorns, I feel like this could be, I could be connecting with those of you who have had your first fight with this person. Some of you were married to this person and you're seriously contemplating divorce or separation. Your stories are going to be different here, but I like this because I do feel that you want to protect this connection. And that you're going to get the clarity that you need. And that you want to work on it. That you're not ready to give up here, Capricorn. That's what I'm seeing. And I see this person isn't ready to give up either. Yeah, so this person, I like you. They're, yeah, the romance is blooming. They want things to move forward. So for a lot of you, like I said, this may be somebody who's a bit newer, and maybe you've had your first fight or argument. Maybe you're not sure where the connection's going. Yeah, but we also see that this person, they might be very different than your usual type. That's what I'm seeing. And I do feel that they're a bit needier, or they're a bit more emotional. There may have been a fight or an argument here about a third party. And I do feel like your person might project like jealousy or insecurities onto this connection, especially if they've been through a lot of trauma in their past. So I just want you to be aware of that, okay? I do see that, yeah, we have this energy of competition, look over your shoulder, the other woman. But more than anything, I'm getting that most likely has been an issue within this connection. I'm not seeing that anybody here is a player, though. I'm really not. I'm just getting more that there's jealousy here, or there's insecurity, and somebody needs reassurance. Okay, that you're both in this. So let's see. Let's see what advice Spirit has for my dear Capricorns, please. Yeah, Dark Night of the Soul. This is a powerful and uncomfortable evaluation of your life, your purpose, your relationships, and begins the unveiling of the new you. So I can see that, and it's really interesting that card came out, because I almost said that when the Moon card, when I was picking up on the energy there of the Moon. But it feels like you've already come through this, all right? It feels like you kind of already know, Capricorn, how you feel about this person, that you want to move forward. Your person may still be going through it. That's what I'm seeing there, them in the Nine of Swords. Yeah. And we get wounding. Yeah. This indicates a challenging relationship dynamic. Recognize this circumstance is a soul agreement, and others are shaped by their past life wounds. Wow. So is that not the message here? For a lot of you, you are dealing with somebody that you love, that you care for, that you see a future with, but they have a lot of wounding that may interfere in the connection. And it may have caused, a fight, a separation, a big, an argument here. Status and materialism have created a false foundation. Embrace a deeper existence beyond the man-made prescription of life. I am also seeing here, one of you is much more spiritual than the other. And, that may be, I'm getting like one of you may be much more traditional than the other, or much more woke, or much more spiritual, or has done much more, healing work and shadow work. And so sometimes that could cause like a little bit of a little bit of tension within this connection. But I do think that you're meeting, they're showing me, my guides are showing me that you're meeting halfway, or there's a way for you to really understand each other and come together here. There's definitely been an awakening for sure. It feels like on both sides. Okay, let's see what additional messages my Capricorns need to hear. Okay, so this person is unable to give you all you deserve. So I feel that's where you've been also in quiet contemplation. Maybe you told this person that, but this is a divine counterpart connection. And this person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. So for a lot of my Capricorns, I do feel like there's karma here that's being released. And the way that we release karma is through forgiveness. And obviously you are going to make the best decision for you and yours. If you decide that, it's maybe too much work, or this person, isn't stable enough, or, that it's emotionally draining to be constantly reassuring this person, or, their past life wounds or their wounds from this lifetime are constantly being projected onto the connection. And it's something that you don't want to deal with, well then, that's fine. That's fine. You just take all of your strength and your courage and you move in a different direction, which I know my Capricorns out there, you certainly are capable of doing that, right? Like you're capable of standing up for yourselves. You're fully capable of making these tough decisions when necessary. But for a lot of you, I feel like you don't want to do that, and you are going to clear karma here. So Spirit saying divine timing is at work in your love life. All right. Forgiving and learning. Yeah. So a lot of my Capricorns, the purpose of you two coming together is to release and heal the past. and experience more love in your present moments. I do feel there's this potential for healing here for sure. But there are some red flags, and I've been picking up on them all reading, and it's a very interesting reading because I can see where it's been difficult, where it's been draining. I see you want to work on it. You need to see clearly how you feel, or, is this person, have they sabotaged the connection too much or too frequently? But Spirit's saying great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So is it moving? Is it working towards finding common ground and coming together with this person, or is it moving in a different direction? That is going to be completely up to you. But don't ignore the red flags. Don't sweep anything under the carpet here. Address what needs to be addressed and move forward accordingly. All right, Capricorns, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. If you're after a private reading, or you like the cards I'm using, or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, all that info is down below. Take care.